Willkommen and welcome back to a new lesson. Today, our lesson is going to be about grammar. We are going to learn about superlative. Superlative is the last level for an adjective, which means, for example, the biggest or the smallest, the fastest, and so on. Let's start with some basic sentences, like, my brother is the tallest. In English, as you can see, you have to add the article, the, and then the adjective with est. Tallest. In German, this sentence would be, mein Bruder ist der Größte. So the article part is the same, both languages, and the adjective is also there, and you have to add ste usually. But because groß actually ends with an S, you don't have to write an extra S. Mein Bruder ist der Größte. And here, in the German sentence, the adjective, the tallest, is actually seen as a noun. And that's why you write it as a capital letter. He is the biggest or the tallest. Let's see the second sentence to understand better. The grandmother is the oldest. Again, the adjective plus est. In German, you say die Oma. Oma is actually some kind of shortcut to say Großmutter. Ist die Älteste. So you have die because Oma is feminine. And then the adjective alt would be Älteste. And it's written as a capital letter because you are using the superlative as a noun in this case. However, in the third sentence, I want the best strawberries. The best strawberries. The noun is strawberries and best is the adjective. And in German, you say, ich möchte die besten Erdbeeren. Here you write the adjective as an adjective and not as a noun, because the noun in this case is Erdbeeren, strawberries. And you say die because Erdbeeren, they are plural. In case you are still not sure you've got it all, don't worry, we are going to take this step by step. There are actually two ways to use superlative in German. The first way, just like in the last slide, is when you say der Größte, die Beste, and so on. And I mean by this the way where you add the article as well. The second way is shown in this slide. The English sentence, the risk is greatest in winter. This is still superlative. And in German, you say, das Risiko ist im Winter am größten. So you say am, and you end your adjective with sten. But again, because you have groß, which is already with an S, you only write größten. Am größten. Let's see the second sentence. The dog likes best to sleep in the park. Der Hund schläft am liebsten im Park. Am liebsten, you use this adjective when you want to describe something that you desire the most or you like the most. The dog likes to sleep in the park the most. This method is used. It's not as popular as the first method, but it does exist. So I would recommend for you to learn the first one for now, but keep this one in mind. So when you hear it on the street, for example, you know what it actually means. But for now, we are going to focus on the first method. Let's start with some basic adjectives. Good, better, and the best is gut, besser, and the new one, the article plus beste. Gut, besser, article plus beste. The opposite is bad, worse, the worst. So you have schlecht, schlechter, and schlechteste. Schlecht, schlechter, schlechteste. The adjective groß is a bit different. You have to keep in mind that when you use this adjective, you have to change O into O umlaut. So it's groß, but größer and größte. Try to practice the pronunciation. Groß, größer, größte. And of course with the right article. Small is simple. Klein, kleiner, and kleinste. Klein, kleiner, kleinste. Here you don't have to add este. Sta should be enough. Kleinste. The adjective old is just like the adjective big, groß. Remember? And here, instead of changing O into O umlaut, you actually change A into A umlaut. So you say alt, älter, and älteste. And älteste. Alt, älter, älteste. Again, with the adjective young, you say jung, but jünger and jüngste. Jung, jünger, jüngste. And here you don't have to write the E in the middle. Jüngste. STE are enough. Jung, jünger, jüngste. And don't worry. With practice, you are going to learn them and start saying them without thinking, whether it's jünger or junger, whether you have to write umlaut or not. Fast is normal. You say schnell, schneller, and schnellste. Schnellste. Schnell, schneller, schnellste. Again with slow, langsam, langsamer, langsamste. Langsam, langsamer, langsamste. The adjective high is almost completely different. You say hoch, but you say höher, höher. And then back to höchste, höchste. Hoch, höher, höchste. There isn't actually a specific reason why some adjectives are written this way and the others are not. But I say it again, with practice, those adjectives are going to stuck in your mind and you are going to start using them without thinking too much about it. Again with short, you say kurz, kürzer, and kürzeste. Kurz, kürzer, and kürzeste. Again with cold, kalt, kälter, kälteste. Kalt, kälter, kälteste. Hot is normal. You say heiß, heißer, but you say heißeste. Heiß, heißer, heißeste. Laut, louder, the loudest, is laut, lauter, lauteste. Laut, lauter, lauteste. With quiet is ruhig, ruhiger, ruhigste. Ruhig, ruhiger, ruhigste. With near is nahe, näher, and nächste. Nächste means the next one. Nahe, näher, and nächste. The opposite, far, further, the furthest, weit, weiter, and weiteste. Weit, weiter, weiteste. Heavy is schwer, schwerer, and schwerste. Schwer, schwerer, and schwerste. Light is leicht, leichter, and leichteste. And by leicht, I mean when something is not heavy, leicht, leichter, and leichteste. However, the noun light in English doesn't mean leicht in German, like the light of the sun. In German, you say Licht, so be careful here. Cheap is billig, billiger, and billigste. Billig, billiger, billigste. The last adjective is expensive. You say teuer, but teurer, and then back to teuerste. Teuer, teurer, teuerste. One time with E, the second time without an E, and then back to an extra E. To make sure we've got it right, try to translate those sentences. I have 2 siblings, 1 sister and 1 brother. The sister is the oldest and the brother is the youngest. The sister lives nearer, but the brother lives further. Both of them, which means beide, by the way, were quieter than me. But I got better marks. Marks means Noten in school. Then both of them. We all, which means alle, played basketball. But the brother was the best. If you need more time, you can pause this video. So let's see. The translation would be: Ich habe 2 Geschwister. Eine Schwester und ein Bruder. Die Schwester ist die älteste und der Bruder ist der jüngste. You write älteste and jüngste as capital letters because they are seen as noun. Die Schwester wohnt näher, aber der Bruder wohnt weiter. Beide waren ruhiger als ich. Aber ich habe bessere Noten in der Schule als beide. Wir haben alle Basketball gespielt. Aber der Bruder war der Beste. You see, all in all, it's not that complicated. Again, with practice, if you only learned the words and the adjective we've got today, you are actually doing amazing. And that was the end of this lesson. I hope everything was clear to you. Until then, bye bye.